where the cold grey waters rippled and a misty morning light held a match to each cigarette. Watch the smoke curl in the mist. Your eyes blue as the ocean between us, smiling at you. Oh, so cold and lonely in a faraway place. Sun fell cold upon my face. Cracks in the ceiling spell hell. Turn to the wall, put sheets around my head. Tried to sleep, dream my way back to you again. Count the days, slowly passing by. Step by plane, I'm flowing. I see them as I don't but sing. I call and distant wind by the Albert Bridge.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. In case I don't get to say it at the end, or in case I forget halfway through the show, good riddance to the Manky Mob. In case anyone should forget, 1 year ago today, administration fell on the doors of the shite house. The clergy began unwinding. The deleveraging of shite began exactly a year ago. The deleveraging of the shite that then extricated itself right off the fan on the 14th of June 2012. So as we sat dining it with the old lady, the old tour of Juventus, with obviously it was clear there to see that they were fed improper food while our players were given genetically modified garbage from the British chefs. They were all sitting there eating pasta and pesto, and we were sitting there eating genetically modified horseradish shit or something. But c'est la vie. What a performance. We went out and we played our best. Not to be, the referee was not to see the dirty cheating Juventus player giving Effie Ambrose a wee sly nudge, and the ball was in the net before we could say booty a coup. But then that then in turn produced a performance, although it produced a different result than what happened against Barcelona. It produced a better display in football terms. So to fall on our sword and go out, if it's to be the case, at least we went out playing the Celtic way and we put up a show, as did the wonderful fans who turned up there, big game hunters and all, because obviously we're only getting 40,000, but for Champions League, miraculously, those empty seats appear you know, disappear, and the ghosts of Celtic fans past raise themselves in there, and 60,000 sing out the chorus of Celtic tunes. So, yes, a wonderful night last night. Sad not to be, but c'est la vie, as they say. It's all now down to Big Lazarus. Many people have said Big Samaras looks like Jesus. God forbid you should say anything like that, but I was saying he's like Lazarus. He's Lazarus, and he's coming back to score 4 goals in Juventus. Yes, we're going to win 4-0, and we're going to horse them. We're going to horse them. We're going to get some proper food in us, and we're going to go over there into Juve and horse them. Keep my dream going. Wembley, Wembley. Has anybody he's all gave up? You part-time bastards. You sellouts. Don't give up my faith. We're going through. See, it's all about timing. Big Effie got his timing wrong. The referee got his timing wrong. He was at the wrong game. I mean, they've gave up wrestling as Olympic sports, but obviously they've still to discover that it's not allowed in football. What was going down there? That referee was just shocking. 5 officials plus the one 6 all round, 2, and it's just a joke how many people are there. And yeah, it can wrestle Gary Hooper, our £9 million target player, to the ground. Shocker, Rooney. But hey, c'est la vie. Such is life. We're out in the first leg. Looks that way anyway. Who'd bet against it? Big Lazarus, Big Sammy, 2-0 up at half time. I'll rattle him. Another 2. They counter punched us. Celtic threw it, the kitchen sink at them, and after 20 minutes of the second half, they were dead on their feet. And then the old tramps from Turin, allied with a bent referee, managed to do us up like a kipper, but as all the fans said, same old Juve, always cheating. But what can you do when you've got referees like that? Panda fucking minimum. Referees and officials, but at least Celtic, if we're going out, let's go out into Juventus, take on the tramps, the old tramps of Turin, and take them on in their own midden and give them a game. If we go out 3-0, 4-0, I care not a jot. Well, I do in a bit. Of course I do. Fucking heck. And just try not to hide it. But my point I'm trying to say is, if we go out and we get beat, at least if we do it in our own terms, that's all we can ask for. Better than putting 10 a 0-0 and putting on all the knuckle draggers under the sun and hoping and praying you'll get to a what do you call it? A 0-0 draw. Get to penalties and bluff your way through against Fiorentina. Hey presto, you're running rampant in Manchester, running riot in Manchester, beating up cops and dogs everywhere, smashing up TV screens. Fucking hell, I bet the UEFA, I bet you the Manchester police wish they had paid a dodgy referee that night against that Italian mob, Fiorentina. So was that Celtic's first defeat against an Italian team? A run stretching back 8 games away back 50, 60 years. Ah well. Onwards and upwards, that was the 12th. Well, yesterday a remarkable coup for myself, where I spoke to none other than Mr. Fergus McCann. Yes indeed, on the motorway, on the hands-free last night, after delivering a message through a lovely lady who emailed it. I spoke to the Bulging, God bless him, and I said that to him, God bless him. It was all off air, sadly didn't get a recording, but we're going through, my team's going through his team, and God willing, we're going to get an interview with the bold Fergus, abrasive, sharp. As long as I wasn't the media, I'm not the media, I'm not the media, I'm not the media. I'm definitely not the media. Internet, I'm not the media. Right, anyway, keep it under your hat, don't tell anybody, apart from tell 10 to tell 10. God bless, I've got his number. He phoned me back. Oh, I can't say anywhere, but anyway, it's beautiful. So that's what we'll remember for me, the 12th of February, but then the 13th of February for me, for 71 years, for family reasons, the 13th of February has been a remarkable one. The 70th anniversary of that day was truly remarkable last year, when the clergy, when the Shecht House was finally shaken asunder with their cheating ways. They were found wanting. No white knight would come along and save them. In fact, they were staring at the fact that the shining white knight had fleeced them for not only their Arsenal shares, but the bike. And he pissed all in that loving cup. So Chuckles Green and et al. Were drinking single fish out the loving cup, courtesy of Whitey Boy. So, it's not all doom and gloom. As a Celtic fan, I've never been, as I said the other night, so happy. The state we're in, what we've got in the park, the way we played, how we went toe to toe. It looked good for a while last night when we were playing them. Pirlo, Brown was getting in amongst it. Izagiri on the left, Lustig on the right. Hooper was ineffective, never really much that he could get on to and do what he's good at doing. Never nothing clear chance for him, but sadly. But they still looked threatening. They had shots. Celtic took the game to Juventus for almost more than two-thirds of the game. And to have lost by 3-0, it was criminal. It would have been good to have kept it. Maybe that's youthful inexperience. It would have been good to keep the result at 1-0. But then we would have been deluding ourselves if we'd went there 1-0 thinking we'd have a chance when we were up against a better team, a team who will ultimately, given a luck of the draw, unless they get Barcelona, then they could be out in the next one. But if they avoid anything major, they could go to the semi-finals, even the final. Don't know about winning it. Wouldn't like to see them win it after the way they beat us last night, but yeah, they're capable of going into the far reaches of this tournament, that team there anyway. So it's no shame that we went against them. And again, if we go out against them and play the same way, in the same Celtic fashion, just get in about them, play with no fear. And if it's good, it's good. If it's no, it's no. Big Lazarus, he'll run him amok. Get Big Sammy on there. 1-0 up after 5, 2-0 up after 30. Go in at half time, have them rattled. And into the second half, 3-0. Then the last minute, Big Lazarus scores his fourth goal, 94 minutes. Back cross either, a la Spartak Moscow. We are through to play Bayern München in the next round. There we go. There's my prediction. Pig in it. And if it doesn't happen, then I'm away to go make it happen in FIFA. Fucking hell. Anyway, I gave a FIFA played in ages. Only played it once. It was that pish, I think. I was used to FIFA 12 when that one came. I've not even played it since. I've only played it once. Well, my wee boy, he's the expert. Right, what's going down? Somebody messaging me. Hell, hell. Tony, how you doing? Tony Tester, hello. Tester Tony. Right. So, that's me, I'm out of here. Thank you for joining me. Cheer up, don't worry, be happy. That is a message. We're gone through to the last 8. We can do it. We can do it when we being cute. So, we'll get Bob the Builder into our team, we'll get Big Lazarus. And, aye, well, See, it's just timing is everything. If Big Effie had missed his flight, if Big Sammy hadn't played and injured himself the other day when that happened, you know, if it had been played on the 13th, then who knows? I mean, these things, the stars collided together and it just happened the wrong way, that's all. But I don't know about you guys, but I love Celtic when they win against Barcelona, but I love them even more when they lose. I guess that's what love's all about, isn't it? Speak to you later. Love is always tinged with a sadness, bittersweet, no matter how you get around it. You love someone and they die, and you're left with the remnants of sadness and the memories. So the sadness and the memories, we've lost the Champions League, it looks like. So the sadness and memories, but it's a time to reflect on how far. If you'd asked us a year ago, said we'll be playing the last 16 and you're going to get gubbed, alright, fine, geez it, grab it now, both hands, doesn't matter what the score is, just put us in there. But actually, how we got, well, just to get those 6 games, plus the 2 other qualifying to get there, then you know you're in for a run. And listen, I'm sitting here, it's 7:27. If anybody's listening to this now, go slow fecking down. There's a guy travelling down there, he's going to go into that road, he's going to go straight through, he's no breaking. Oh. It's snowing in Glasgow, there's a wee scattering of snowing, so I'm getting in, I'm getting out the road because too many dodgy drivers kicking about now. So stay safe, go slow, fecking slow, keep it slow. If you're not equipped to drive, if you've not got the necessary brain cells equipping yourself, then pull over and phone a taxi, phone a crackpot. We're the ones, professional drivers, 60, 70,000 miles a year. We know how to handle the roads. Just get off the roads, don't drive, don't be a twit, wait the extra 20 minutes. Right, get off the road, there you go, free traffic advice. The weather report up to about 11 o'clock, snow, intermittent snow showers, adding to the chaos. The snow is back. It snowed, started about 4:30 till about 5:30, 5:45, caused a ½ inch of snow on the ground approximately. It's now starting back at 7:30, and it's going to be like this on and off. Dropped my uncle at the airport. He's hoping to get an early flight out there, so safe flights. Sean Canary, he's not a Celtic fan, and who was up there? No, Sam Torrance with a Celtic scarf. Safe flight out, Billy Conley. Take care. All the best, back to your tax havens. Take care, Kevin Bridges, all the big game hunters who flew in. I resisted, even bumping myself in, doubling up. I even resisted doing it last night to prevent myself being a big game hunter. I've not qualified or put in the mileage this year to go last night. So all you big game hunters out there, yes, look at yourselves in the mirror. Well, at least you went, you part-time bastards. Anyway, back to the grind. Back to the grindstone with Jackie Mack coming back to Celtic Park as a manager from the Arabs. So yes, we don't need no Europeans, we're taking on the Arabs. Shove your Champions League, you're having a laugh. We're taking on the Arabs. We're going toe to toe with the Arabs. Bring on your Arabs. We want a fight with the Arabs. The Celts against the Arabs. Europe's so overrated, I mean, that Champions League's a Diddy Cup these days. I mean, who's left in it, I mean? It's all bent anyway, I mean, teams that are in debt, 500 million, like Barcelona and Real Madrid, I mean, financial doping to the extreme, I mean, so who needs it? If it was done on a handicap system with an amount of money, right, and it was just finished on the group stages, then Celtic would have won it. So we are the champions of Europe. because on a handicap basis, for us spending 80 million on a team, for teams who spend 18 million on a player, then for the last 16, we're top of the league. Pick that one out, Michelle, Michael, Mickey, Platini. Pick that one out with your UEFA fairness. We're the champions of Europe. No, you're all tramps for Turin, you fucking cheating. Anyway, I better not be xenophobic here. I better cut. Let's go before I say anything bad against the wonderful Italian people, who are all Gary tank commanders with 1 forward and 10 reverse. Right, okay, that's it. Cut. Taxi for the fanny, I'm out here. Roger Dodger, right. Misty morning, Albert Bridge. Cheer up. Wake it up, cheer up. This is a roll call. Who's out there? Wake it up. We're Celtic supporters, faithful through and through. Matters not a jot, we get beat. Let the tramps from Turin have their glory. 3 weeks' time, Big Lazarus will rise like a salmon in the back post. Goal, 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 goal. And that's not just the commentator, that's all the goals hitting the onion bag. Where a big head and shoulders rises up and sinks the tramps from Turin. Right, I'm out of here. Good night, God bless. On here, a special thank you. God bless to the brother, Chaz Duffy. How could I forget? I'll always leave the best to the end. Chaz Duffy, we salute you. I couldn't get through to the Bulgins website for some reason. And 2 seconds I looked on it, I thought, who's going to be on here? Will there be a brother in New York, or will there be a brother in Canada or somewhere else out there who can help me encode it, because it wasn't allowing me to click through on the British server? And lo and behold, the Bulgin from the Bronx steps in, like a flash, gets a number, and then I'm on board with it. So God bless, thank you very much, brother, thank you very much. You enabled me to fulfill a small dream. I spoke to the bonnet off air. I'll expand and elaborate another time, hopefully, God willing, and we can make something happen with an interview. Right, keep it real, I'm out of here, God bless.
I turned when you were silent by the banks of the Thames, where the cold grey waters rippled and a misty morning light held a match to each cigarette. Watch the smoke curl in the mist. Your eyes blue as the ocean between us, smiling. Oh, so cold and lonely in a faraway place. Sun fell cold upon my face. Cracks in the ceiling spell hell. Turn to the wall, put sheets around my head. Tried to sleep, dream my way back to you again. The days slowly passing by, step by plane, I'm flying. I see them as that dumbbird sing. I call and Mr. One, but yeah.
Arrivederci.